Dare Taylor, guys.
I actually had to raise a ton of money.
Drop that mic. One was a purple set that left a purple stain on my body. But other than that, hi, I'm Claire Sinclair, Playmate of the Year, hotel entrepreneur, and Vegas headliner. And tonight's segment is See Through You with the fabulous Dare Taylor, guys.
Hey.
Welcome, Dare Taylor. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I asked you to wear your favorite outfit, something that had sentimental value or a story behind it. Yes. So could we dig into this beautiful piece, this stunning piece? Tell me a little bit about it.
Of course. So one thing that many of you may not know about me, or you might actually know about me, that I've competed in pageants since I was 10 years old. And one big primary pageant in my life I actually competed in 2018, and it was called the Miss Bikini pageant. It was something I thought was perfect for me because I was a bikini model at the time, and it stood for the right values. They really try to promote bikini tribe and working together in community, which really speaks a lot to me instead of just being the prettiest girl in the room. I actually had to raise a ton of money. I went out of my way to drive for Uber at one point and just worked a bunch of odd jobs. And in 2018, I actually found out that I did so well in the pageant that I got first runner-up.
Wow.
And I lost by 1 point.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
One stinky point.
I know. I was so excited to have gotten that far and done that well, but it also was kind of like, do I want to come back next year? And the director actually spoke to me afterwards and said, you should really come back. You were great with the other contestants and you brought so much to this pageant, please consider coming back. So I drove even more Uber and I worked even more on jobs.
Touch on this Uber thing for a little bit.
Yes.
When they get you as an Uber driver, what does the average dude in the backseat do? Do you get a $100 tip? What happens when you get a Dare Taylor as an Uber driver?
I wish I got a $100 tip during Uber.
Wait, you never got one?
No, oh my gosh, no. I wouldn't even get $100 tips as a server.
Really?
No, people are stingy, girl. The biggest thing I always got, because I used to live in Orlando when I drove for Uber, so every time a family or a young girl would get in my car, they'd be like, you're the only girl driver here in Orlando. So I did get big tips, but I never got an $100 tip. I came back in 2019, and this was my onstage question dress when they asked me, what would I do if I ever won the title of Miss Bikini? And of course, I was prepped and ready to go. I grabbed the mic, so you were the queen who had asked me.
Dare Taylor, what would you do if you won the title?
Thank you. If you know me on the internet, I'm actually a big YouTuber. So what I would do with my title is convince other girls around the country to compete in this pageant, because we not only focus on self-growth, but we focus as women supporting women and joining the bikini tribe. Thank you.
Drop that mic.
It was something like that. It's all over YouTube if you guys want to watch it. But this was the outfit that I wore, and it was kind of the last statement, because I threw in there also that I was moving to LA. Hi, I'm in LA now. So it was kind of a pinnacle dress and a moment in my life to be look, this is a big risk for me. I came back the year after I had got second place. Everyone saw that happen, which, it wasn't a big deal. It was an honor, but I knew in my heart that I had to pour it out all on the stage and just give it my all. And I did, and I thought, of course, to complete the dress, I would wear my seashell crown and my sash to show that dreams come true.
That crown is glorious. If you can do us a favor and do a little walk and show the details of your ensemble and your crown, that would be fabulous. We want to see every little inch, starting from those amazing holographic shoes. So I asked Dare to come in a piece of lingerie that really made her feel empowered and sexy, confident, all the good stuff. And she brought this adorable little number. Can you tell us about it?
Of course, yeah. So the funny thing about this piece is it's actually really affordable. A fan bought it for me off of Amazon, and I think the brand is called Avid Love. So if you guys really like it, you could actually get it for yourselves. Awesome. It's this really cute choker piece, baby doll necklace look, and it's got this little frilly, adorable skirt. I like the way that it hugs underneath my chest, and I think it's simple. And to me, it's not always about the price tag that comes with the lingerie. It's more about how you feel in it, the comfort, the fabric, and this one just hits the nail on the head. It's
absolutely
adorable.
You look like you should be modeling for the piece on the little like cover box or whatever it was, the packaging that you got, but it looks amazing on you.
Thank you.
And it's wonderful that it's affordable and you guys can grab it yourself on Amazon. And those are some of my favorite pieces as well as gifts from fans from Amazon, and they fit better than Victoria's Secret or the higher brand lingerie stores.
Comfortable.
Yeah, some of them are throwaways, and they like some of them give me rashes because they have chemicals or whatever on them. Some of them leave stains on me. One was a purple set that left a purple stain on my body. But other than that, like the ones that fit great fit amazing. And this is an example of a good one that doesn't do those things. So go on Amazon and grab this piece. So if you want to do a little like, so we can just show the details of such a lovely piece, just go ahead and stand up and do a little walk for us.
I would love to.
Since this is See-Through You, I want your fans to get a little closer glimpse into who you are, and I think there's no better way to show a person's personality than their home decor. So tell me what your ideal house would look like.
Currently, I live in an apartment and I just moved in before the pandemic, which means not a lot of shipping options. So I'm not exactly living in my dream home right now.
Yeah.
But I've actually really learned to love industrial interiors. So where there's lots of plants, lots of window lighting, and everything's more of like a chestnut brown color. I almost really enjoy masculine furniture. And I'm not sure why. Like the color schemes just speak to me for some reasons.
It's great to shoot pieces in places like industrial because the girl really pops. You're not focusing on the other stuff in the room. Since this is See-Through You, I want you to tell your fans a little something about yourself that people don't really know.
Oh, okay. That's tough because I talk a lot everywhere, every social media platform I'm on, but I feel like only a few people know this about me, like a few small groups of people. I actually do Twitch, as many of you do know, but people don't really know why I do Twitch. I actually grew up with a brother who is 4 years older than me, and he has autism. So one way that I could connect with my brother was video games and him beating me to a pulp in all of them. But it really bonded us together so much so that we still talk about video games that we used to play and that we're looking forward to. And it was just something so fun that I loved and I missed about my childhood, that during quarantine, when there really wasn't a lot to do, like obviously I still ran my businesses, I still did everything that I was supposed to, but I wanted something to do that I could enjoy and like indulge in and not feel guilty about, you know, like Netflix, you know, or watching anything on YouTube. Like you want to find something that you can just indulge and be yourself and not make it like a numbers game or a competition. And Twitch to me was that thing. I found out that there's a huge Animal Crossing community. I grew up playing that game, and from that I was able to find other games and other people to play with. So
that's awesome. Do you do the whole headset and you have the whole setup?
Oh, definitely.
You have to do shoots like that. And then oh, you do. If you want to check out more of her and her cute little gaming getup and more uncensored goodness, then look in the description for her links so you can check all of that out. But I love that story. That's amazing that you were able to bond with your brother through something like gaming. And I know with autism, you know, I have a couple friends with it. They really stick with one thing that feels familiar to them, that they can control the atmosphere so that they feel that steadiness. And it's great that you were able to unite with him on that level and you guys can bond over that. So
of course.
Do you still play with him?
It's a little bit difficult now. Luckily with game systems now, they have like online preferences, so you can pay a little bit extra so that him and I can play. He's in a different state. He's in Minnesota, I'm in LA. So luckily some games we've been able to connect with the online play, but I'm hoping to really try out some new games with him because he's so funny and he's so analytical and really good at some of these bigger games that I'm horrible at. Like he plays World of Warcraft. He's really into like the old school games still that I'm awful at, like Mario Kart. He kicks my butt every time. So hopefully we'll be able to jump onto some games together and play them online as well.
That's wonderful. I love that story. Well, thank you so much for being on See-Through You.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, guys, check out Dare, description below.
And don't forget to give some love to the host, obviously.
Thank you guys.
Subscribe, it's free.